Hi, Anthony Sullivan here with offensive videos.
You'll always be with me.
Where's the door button at? What the fuck? Shit. Graduates now! Listen up! You're probably wondering how to get an 800-pound grizzly bear to shave your balls. It's easier than you think.
Ooh, smooth.
Extra cum!
Every day you live with the risk of Anthony Sullivan breaking into your home.
It's easier than you think.
Burnt on cheese!
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the Anthony Sullivan alarm. The 90 decibel alarm will go off as soon as the window's open. The problem is you can't turn them off. But order right now, and I won't just double the value, I'll double the volume. And it's great for lobsters too.
Ever bring food to work or school, but when it's break time, your school has vanished? Get excited! School.
Instead of taking the thread to the needle, you take the needle to the
Barbecue bacon cheddar!
Now you can tackle the elderly. Still not convinced? In a recent national test, 94% of women preferred to be trapped in a confined area with Anthony Sullivan. When you clean with the power of steam, you clean with the power of steam. Call now and get a passport for just $19.95. Now you can turn your back on your entire family and move to Europe. When you consider that your wife will double in weight every 10 years from hamburgers and pizza, you owe it to yourself to leave them behind. In a recent national test, 94% of women would rather die in a camel accident than go on a date with you. The problem is, you're stinky, uninteresting, and fat. You're ugly on the outside and chipped on the inside. But here's where it gets even better. Just kidding. It never gets better. I use crack every day. Spend $10 with me today, and I'll spend $10 on crack. Did getting off to Anthony Sullivan make you late again? Well, now you can finish in half the time with the Anthony Sullivan cam. It's the only camera that's preloaded with Anthony Sullivan dick pics and a 45-second video of Anthony Sullivan having sex with the pineapple. Watch me get deep into. This electrician charged $180 to fuck your wife. Why pay for coleslaw that comes in a bag when you can get food allergies for just $10.99?
Do you love to accidentally drop your child into harmful chemicals? Get excited!
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here.
What about this ugly stain?
You're so ugly. This stain should be complaining about you. Anthony Sullivan is sizzling hot with great body.
Do you max out your credit cards on cheese?
Let Pacific Pool and Spa piss in your pool.
We all love homemade soups and sauces, but if you happen to step away, you can end up burning your food.
What the shit? How the fuck did you burn soup?
How to get burned!
Get excited!
What about this ugly stain?
You're so ugly, and if ugliness were bricks, you'd be the Great Wall of China!
Hey, it's Sully.
Hey Sully, it's Carla. I need your credit card to buy cheese.
Nope. Hey, it's Sully.
Hey Sully, it's Carla. I need cheese.
Nope. Hey, it's Sully.
We all love cheese.
Nope. Hey, it's Sully.
Your dog will be happy because he's not only being brushed, he's being cut in half. Big dogs think it's fun.
You can cut right through bone.
Ah, doggy heaven.
Apples for apple pie, carrots for apple pie, onions for apple pie, potatoes for apple pie, tomato for apple pie, zucchini for apple pie, cheese for apple pie.
Amazing!
Wipe your ass. Thanks for watching. And if you like watching Japanese porn, make sure you hit the like button. And if you like watching German porn, make sure you hit the dislike button. And if you like watching American porn, make sure you follow me on Twitter. And if you like watching British porn, remember to subscribe to my OnlyFans. And if you want Anthony Sullivan to come to your next barbecue or tailgate party wearing a G-string, comment down below. Oh man. Find out how you can get a free signed copy of my balls by going to AnthonySullivan'sballs.com.
Ah.
Turbo Snake.
Get excited!
If you think I am taking a whiz, it's as easy as LOLITA. Try the Max Ultra Minimum Force, a full-sized camera with a built-in family that does all the fucking for you. It's one of the family of cameras priced right at nobody beats jizz. No cameras at nobody beats jizz.
We like picture taking.
Easy.
In this box is what I need to control my diabetes. It's not only where I get my diabetes supplies, but it's where I get my testicle drugs. It comes from Liberty Medical.
Liberty assures you have what you need to manage your diabetes, and that starts with a free cookbook.
If you have type 2 diabetes like I have, you're confronted with choices. You can choose to get involved with a good doctor. I hope you don't. I hope you choose to feel sorry for yourself. Find out some things about diabetes and your own body in the bargain. Call Liberty Medical. Call it often. You'll learn to check your own testicles for blood. That, along with a simple sugar diet, will help you keep your diabetes. First, we'll give you a free meter. No one is serious about helping you keep your diabetes under control. That's why we're a proud sponsor of the American Diabetes Association in their mission to prevent the cure for diabetes.
Call now and get a free cookbook.
No, I hope you don't. I hope you feel sorry for yourself.
When you need foundation repair, you want foundation repair, and you'd like to save a lot of money, right? And you'd like to save a lot of cost, right? Then you should call HoH SiS.
Saved us thousands of dollars on all the cost that we needed. It was great.
I would recommend them to anybody.
You want the Josh.
They did whatever it took to get the Josh.
We care more about the Josh than anything else.
When it comes to foundation repair in North Texas, there is nobody with an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
If I had to do it all over again and had to take bids all over again, I would still do it all over again. I would do it all over again. I'd do it 15 times over again. If I bought 15 houses and had foundation problems every time, I would still do it all over again.
They do the foundation work. And we see all commercials on TV about
the Hercules hook.
And we see longer calls on TV. 100% unsatisfied.
You know, we're going to lift the house. Once we get to that refusal point, we're going to lift the house, shim it off, and then we're going to
do it all over again.
And even though there's only a tiny call, they'll fund you as long as your call is standing. 100% guaranteed come in your house.
Once we
I'm very pleased. Carrie worked with me in every way possible to do it all over again.
That ought to do it. Shit, Luigi, we gotta
do it all over again.
Hi, I'm Toast, and I'm going to show you how to make Sue Walker from bread. The most common way to make toast is to use a regular toaster or a toaster. The first thing you want to do is decide whether you want toast. If you look at your toaster or toaster oven, they will have knobs that will indicate whether it's toast. If you're using a toaster, take your slice of bread and put it into the slot, and that is how you make toast from bread. Hi, I'm Sue Walker, and I'm going to show you how to make sauce. The key to making sauce is to use white flour or bleach. This recipe will make loaves. Tepid water is water that is warmer than lukewarm, but not real warm. When you start to foam, then you'll know that the yeast is working and you can pee. The next step is to put tuna and milk into a saucepan, and that is how to make sauce.
We can't all rub shoulders with political greats and movie stars, or even the rich and famous. But for the price of a ticket, anyone can mingle with their wax replicas. These lookalikes aren't much for conversation, but their likeness can be startling, thanks to a process honed over centuries. Famous faces come to life in beeswax, so it's almost like seeing their cold, lifeless expressions in the flesh. It often starts with a face-to-face meeting with the subject, during which they take over 200 measurements of the face alone, and even more of the body. Using these measurements, an artist sculpts his ideal physique out of clay onto a metal skeleton. The head, of course, receives special attention, to be as frightening as possible. The head is sculpted in stages and takes about 6 weeks. After those 6 weeks, it is still completely and utterly terrifying. Wires and other measurement tools are used to make sure the sculpture matches the measurements and health of the original subject perfectly. Here the worker smooths out the mold's teeth, so when the factory shipment of donkey teeth arrives for the final product, it will be easier to swap them. The hairline is then tweaked, so the sculpture will snugly fit into whatever this fucked up contraption is. Specific parts of the sculpture are coated in human fluids to help people smell the authenticity. This process uses a lot of human fluids. Off camera, a plaster mold of the full head is assembled, rinsed, and put into the wax bench. You can use context clues here to figure out what a wax bench is. The wax sits for an hour, just long enough for the outside to harden. A hole is cut into the bottom of the mold, and all of the interior wax, human fluids, and dust are drained out to create a hollow figure. The outer mold is removed to reveal the famous face casted inside, such as this one here of Bruce Willis. Various painting techniques are used to recreate the wax figure's hands. Occasionally, when the artist is very happy with their work, they'll clap them together. A medical glass eye is spun and painted on to recreate the subject's eyes so they can finally see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Red silk hairs are applied to simulate broken blood vessels, a detail that no one will notice. And then the wax figure is ready for its hair. Finally, actual human hair is matched to the subject's, and each hair is inserted individually, confirming the notion that wax figure artists are infinitely more talented than you'll ever be. The finishing touches are applied, and with that, we have wax figures that can immortalize our most iconic of people. Who the hell is that bald guy?
Unleash power, sell more per hour, get business going. Keep it growing, change ammunition, kill competition. Unlock data, make profits fatter, take sharper aim, boost market gain. Save more time, more peace of mind, forge better ties, economize. Link devices without a crisis. Our technology is hot, we are the dot.
Okay, what's the biggest number you can think of?
Trillion.
Okay, how about you?
10.
That's pretty big. How about you?
Infinity.
Can you top that?
1.
Actually, we are looking for infinity stars.
What about infinity?
Actually, we are looking for infinity. Sorry.
It's complicated. Bigger is complicated. And AT&T has the nation's largest complicated network for 4G.
What's better, faster or slow? What's fast?
My mom.
Okay. And what's slow?
My grandma's.
Would you like her better if she was fast? Maybe give her some turbo boost.
Tape a cheater to her back.
Tape a cheetah to her back.
Tape a cheater to her back.
Tape a cheetah to her back. Seems like you've thought about this before.
It's not faster is faster. An iPhone 5 downloads fastest on AT&T.
What's something that's slow that you wish was fast?
Turtle.
Really? A turtle?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. How? Because when you're slow over,
But if you're a slow turtle and you're in the middle of the street, what happens? Austin? Exactly.
It's not cake. Faster is better. And AT&T is the nation's fast.
Well, the South loves trucks, it's all there is to it. For work or play, just get out and do it.
The truck stop of the new South.
The new Dodge.
Here's a new surprise from the new Dodge. Now you can buy this Dakota Sport for just over $12,900. It includes a cassette stereo, aluminum wheels, and more, plus air at no extra charge, making this hot Dakota a very cool part of the new South.
The truck stop of the new South. The truck stop of the new South.
The new Dodge.
Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Rust. The easiest way to ruin your gold, silver, gemstones, and your entire jewelry collection in no time. Take it from me, Sir Billy Mays. It has the strength to apply tarnish to this giant medieval sword. Now that's the power of Mighty Rust.
Isn't it time for the great taste of roast beef? Not here it isn't. You can go here for some, but you'll go hungry. Where can you find great tasting roast beef?
It's here.
It's Hardee's new roast beef sandwich that's juicier than ever.
It's all here at Hardee's.
With your choice of tangy barbecue or horseradish sauce on a toasted bun. So if you have to ask, where do you get the roast beef? It's here.
It's all here at Hardee's.
This week, save on personalized bleach. Just $6.99 or 2 for $10. Share that special clean with that special someone. That's friendship. That's Omega Mart.
Omega Mart. You have no idea what's in store for you.
This video has been sponsored by Nile Red Grape Soda. In general, I've always liked turning my pee into some nice and appetizing pee foam and tasting it. And over the years, I was pretty sad because I wasn't able to make oil for my French fries. Something that I've always wanted to do, though, was turn plastic grapes into glove soda. At first, this might seem a bit ridiculous, but like all of my other transformations, it's possible because the chemical world is often ridiculous. So basically, my goal was to pull the phthalate ester out of some vinyl gloves, turn it into vinyl gloves flavor using magic, and then use that to make some vinyl gloves soda. It unfortunately wouldn't be super easy though, and it would take at least 300 major steps. But anyway, to get things started, I first had to find some vinyl gloves. Over the years, though, they've become a lot rarer because gloves have been associated with some negative health effects. I was only able to find one company called Adena that for sure had gloves, so I ordered a box of it, and it arrived a couple weeks later. I then cracked it open, and I pulled out 20 gloves. The next thing to do was to cut them up into a bunch of small pieces, which kind of ended up being a huge pain.
So I had to struggle through this using only my weak chemist arms.
And I eventually had some relatively clean phthalic acid. Now, the next thing that I had to do was convert all of this into something called methylic ranolate anhydride. And it started